Hey guys, Alex from LC.com again. Now, I hope you guys are enjoying working from home and be as productive as ever. You know, now one thing about like working from home, you kind of like there's a good side and a downside because we all know like the world is under lockdown. Some of the countries are locking down longer than the others, and New Zealand apparently were doing pretty well, and Australia as well. And yeah, we were in level three in the month of early May, and we're doing pretty well. We're hoping that we can go down to level two soon, so we can start looking at engaging people, going to the factories and to do some investigations and some potential contract sourcings and with getting products going, and so the title of the topic today that I'm going to talk about, and it's going to be really interesting because there is a formula that's proven. If it is done right, you will eventually get your pretty interesting return on investment, and that's a lot of brand owner and product owners, they're not really getting there and they're struggling. So we're not talking about the highly sophisticated way of building your brand and costing a massive amount of money to achieve that result. But it is a simple, but if done right, then the percentage of getting your return on investment is pretty exciting. Now, I say that for a reason that I've personally achieved that myself, servicing a brand. So I'm gonna give you a really basic formula that I just wrote down in this piece of paper. So if you look at the first one, which is typically the cost of your let's say this is a formula during your product establishment, before you send it to your wholesaler or distributors, or straight to your retail. Now this is where the product owner works on. So the first one, probably I shouldn't show you the bottom part, man. Look at the top part, so it doesn't confuse you. So this is basically equivalent to the cost of your products and the equal amount of what your return will be. Well, this is just a rough guide. 1 + 1 + 1 is 3. So yeah, this is basically the end result of your wholesale price that you can sell it to your actually cost before you sell it to the wholesale. And so we'll just make it really simple. This is the pack, the whole cost to get it packed, and then the dry goods and the ingredients that you require to make things happen for the manufacturing and packing. And this is the rest of the packaging and the labels and whatsoever that make that product look presentable, so it's standing properly on the shelves, or and yeah, you can say that it's a branding as well, like like branding and some of the things that make this the product alive. So where it is the value is, this is where the state of the difference between one product to another one. So again, this is the cost to produce. This is the ingredients and dry goods and overall, and this is the brand and prints of labels and packaging. Right, so this is a traditional expectation that most people would think, oh yeah, it's $3, or it can be $4 if you want, but this is generally the how people work it out, and then you basically break it down like you keep it like to as market decent as possible so people can afford. So this is generally a lot of brands are moving into that. But for an established company, like can be any category of products like health and beauty or food and beverages and supplements or some other products that you think what you are doing right now, and into order to get into that state of the value of $3, in order to move down to something that is of double of its value, now it takes some effort on this part, you see. So the process in manufacturing can be the same as previous, and the dry goods can be the same as the previous one. But then when it comes to brand and marketing, when it comes to the whole presentation of the brand and perception of how it ends up in the customer's hand, this can be tweaked up to double of its value. You see that? All right. So when, in order to get this right, you got to look at two components, right? Two components which made out of this, and it takes some time to really get you into the state of not really putting effort in this to putting some effort in this without causing your arms and legs. So two components they made out of getting this right are system and proven methods, right? So like people buy McDonald's because of their proven system. They can prove where the market is, and they can establish a system that can work seamlessly from the front counter to the delivery of transactions, payment transactions. So those are established and it's proven, and then they repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. So we are working on the same secret recipe on this part when it comes to brand and marketing. All right, so I'm trying to keep it really simple, but the potential is actually right there if a business owner or product owner are open to really fine tune on that part. While there are other parts that you can improve it, which can take some time, but from my experience, to get that right, if let's say you have a SKUs of 10 products or 20, to get that part right, it will allow some time. I would have to be honest, like you will need to allow a few months to really refine the whole thing and execute it, and allow about like 6 months to a year, which will take time. Good thing will take time. If someone comes in and say, "Oh, we're going to do it within a month," well, I mean, you're going to be really careful about the whole story, the whole promise behind it, because from the beginning of the idea, fine tune it, you got to deliver, and to achieve that result, it has to go through certain testing to get things right before you deliver to your market. So so I'm just gonna like focus on this formula that by taking on the branding side of the business can somehow increase your return on investment pretty well. Okay guys, well, I'm just gonna keep it real simple on this video, just explain the formula of where you can find ticket, and I hope you get much out of it. And so if you like this video, if you know anyone that owns a brand or willing to look at improving their brands, please share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then I'll post more videos further on, like in terms of this kind of video to really help you in your business. And please share, like, I mean, just subscribe it, and then we'll keep in touch, and feel free to comment it. And yeah, well, I hope you like this video, but if you don't like it, just put a comment and say it sucks anyway, so I don't really care, you know. So yeah, hope you guys have a good week, and we just really hope that we can get out of this lockdown as soon as possible. And I hope you guys look after yourself and take care and keep yourself and your family, your loved one safe, and eat well, sleep well, and stay active. And yeah, look after yourself. Health first, all right? Health first. All right, take care, guys. Bye.